Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise.
This morning we are loading up my mother-in-law's dehydrator. We've never used it before, but I'm pretty excited about this. See? We've got all our apple rings ready to go, and it'll go 5 to 6 hours. All right, we have it over here on the floor in a not heavily trafficked area. We just read this book, The Year at Maple Hill Farm, to start off our school morning, and we love the books by Allison Martin Provenson, especially our animal friends at Maple Hill Farm. That's probably even more our favorite book, but this was so well written, and we love this one. So this book walks through all of the happenings for every month of the year on this farm. It's really sweet. If you want a book more about the different personalities, if you want a book more about the personalities of all these different farm animals, then definitely get our animal friends at Maple Hill Farm. But man, the illustrations and just like how they describe all the months of the year is so special. We love these books. Okay, now I should show you October, because we're in October right now. Look at this October page. Oops. Isn't it so pretty? Look at that. And we are enjoying doing these stories from this family Bible library. There are real pictures and drawings and explanations, and then Bible stories too. Oh, thank you for the hug. So these have been fun to, this one just tells you what to do each day of the year. Let's see, like here's April. Tells you what Bible story to read in different volumes of this. So that's been a great approach for us for Bible stories. We just started that recently, but still. How cute is this little hedgehog? It's perfect for Svea's age because she can grip these little quills. Here, Svea, do you want this one? And then she can add little quills to this hedgehog. This is just a glow-in-the-dark thing. Look at him, he's so cute. The hedgehog is from Learning Resources, and I feel like everything I've bought from Learning Resources has been an excellent little learning toy. What are you working on, Sophie?
It's a house, but look at this. A moving house.
Whoa. That's really cool.
This one and this.
I like your house. What are you working on?
A train track.
Nice, can we see it?
Like this.
Nice.
With the cookie on it. And then when the train comes, the weight. And then I'm gonna tail off this, run this, and then a train will do chugga chugga.
I've been acting like a wild man, sleeping like a child. You're so luminous and vibrant. I'm always in bloom for you. Always in bloom.
Look what came in the mail. This is Element. Where does it even say? Oh, here you go. This is Element, or at least that's how I assume it's pronounced. It's an electrolyte drink mix, and I use this every day. I love the watermelon flavor so much, and my body does respond very well to like this sodium and all the other electrolytes in this mix. It's salty, so I like to have it like one packet in about 4 cups of water with ice. I keep it over here in just a little mini mason jar. But I find that on days I don't have Element, I tend to have more of a headache or more sluggishness, or I'm just more tired. Same with when I'm not taking my supplements. But anyway, these help so much. I love this for like afternoon hydration, especially. So yesterday I had ham in the crock pot all day, and then we left for dance, and first we put the ham in the fridge. So we're having that today, like a mustard and brown sugar glazed ham, which sounds amazing on this cold day. I have these au gratin potatoes, which was just a box mix of those. And I've got green beans that I need to use up. I'll add a splash of lemon juice to those at the end. Feels like Thanksgiving. And Sophie said the ham is very good. Mm-hmm. Thanks, honey. Hello, it is, oh boy, Tuesday, October 15, and you've probably come along with us all morning, and I'm not sure that I ever said hi or good morning. I don't think I did. I have taken a shower. We are sitting down to eat lunch right now, and today's kind of a fun day for homeschool. The kids don't know this yet, but today is the day, guys, that we find out our adopt-a-cow calf.
I forgot! Yay!
So we do this adopt-a-cow program. I believe it's free, yeah, through Discover Dairy, which is just an organization. So we get to finally see in our account online who our assigned calf is this year. Okay, we figured out our calf. Her name is Poppy. They are at, is it Groch Dairy in Albany. Wow, that was hard to say, sorry. Albany, Minnesota, which is so fun that they're in Minnesota. She's a Holstein. So this is her breed. Her name is Poppy. Her dad's name is Holy Smokes, which is hilarious. September 7th is her birthday. Her mom is Dandy. And Poppy right now weighs 133 pounds. And I think they might have a picture of her. Here's a picture of Poppy. She's so cute, isn't she, guys? Mm-hmm. Hello, it is 2:00 p.m. on Tuesday. The kids are all doing quiet time / nap time right now. I'm reevaluating my to-do list, and I'm doing like medium okay on my tasks that I wanted to do today. So far, I still have not cared for the chickens, which needs to happen. They're doing okay. It's not like they need to be cared for at the exact same time every day, but I do need to do that. I want to make a quick grocery list if I can. There's a couple items I want to pick up before Sophie's birthday, which is tomorrow. I feel like every time I try to say the word birthday, it does not come out normally. Birthday. Anyway, Sophie turns 7 tomorrow officially, and I have stuff for a cake. I'm gonna do a roast. Sorry if you can hear the washing machine. But there's a couple other little items I wanted. Plus, I might actually try to plan out a few more meals to get us a little further into the week instead of a full-fledged like grocery pickup or something. I'll have to take all the kids in with me today anyway. And then someone is coming to look at doing a quote for cleaning our ducts, all of our vents in our house, which is awesome, but he's coming later today around supper time, which is a great incentive. I do very well, I've mentioned, with external motivation, so that is the perfect incentive to get our house tidied up a little bit more. I know I mentioned tidying a lot, but if you're like me and you have a family living in a house and you live in the house, then tidying is of course a daily occurrence. So it's not like it's insanely crazy and messy, but tidying up does need to happen. I was hoping to edit my next YouTube video during nap time today. I subdivide my to-do list by different times of the day when I know I can do tasks that are more focused like that. It's not like I'm gonna edit a YouTube video while I'm hanging out with the kids. So anyway, I need to do that, but honestly, I think the priority is tidying things up and getting everything squared away for this guy to come around and to walk through our whole house looking at all the vents. I just saw that today is it National Miscarriage Remembrance Day? October 15th is, I guess. And so I did want to mention so we have had a miscarriage. We miscarried our first baby before I got pregnant with Sophie. So that was back in November 2016 when I miscarried. That was a really hard time, and I do still think about that baby. Like, of course, to this day I do. And I'm still grateful for all of the children that God has given us, and I'm grateful for the joy that that pregnancy brought us as well, even though it ended too soon. But I wanted to also mention that I have a blog post up on my blog about our miscarriage story, our miscarriage journey, and also the whole concept of fighting fear in pregnancy after miscarriage. So that's something I never expected. Of course, you never expect to walk through having a miscarriage, but you also don't expect all of the fear that surrounds pregnancy after you've had a miscarriage. And that can be really, really hard to navigate, especially, I mean, maybe not especially, but for me it was really hard to navigate because I'm prone to be a little more of a worrier or anxious. And so there was a lot to just rely on God for in that time. But I wrote a whole long blog post about it, so I wanted to link it down below and mention it today just because I just saw in passing it's Miscarriage Remembrance Day. And I pray and hope that none of you have had to deal with a miscarriage or with fear in pregnancy, even after a miscarriage, stuff like that. But I wanted you to know that I have a blog post where I talk about all of the things that helped me. And I know we're not the same person and maybe we don't have the same beliefs, but hopefully you'll give it a read and it'll, I hope it provides you some encouragement in at least knowing you're not alone, but then hopefully there's some things in there that can encourage you during this time. So anyway, on a lighter note, I'm going to get the dishes going in the dishwasher and scrub a couple of dishes that can't go in the dishwasher, and like I said, tidy up a bit, and we'll move forward with our afternoon. I feel like once it's 2 p.m. and on, the rest of the day just flies by. It's so fast, so off we go. Okay, here's the bag of our dehydrated apples. This is about 10 apples, which is kind of crazy. It's a gallon-sized bag, and Bjorn just got home real quick before some meetings he has tonight, and so he helped me well, he did all the work. He cut it up and then I laid all the apple slices in the dehydrator again, so it's going for another 5.5 hours, so it'll be done before we go to bed tonight. But I just tried one and they are delicious. It's kind of a cross between an apple chip and like dried apples that are more chewy. I love it, so good. I've been so cold just inside all day, not realizing that I just needed to be outside in the sun. Watch the chickens a little bit. Well, hi guys, it's about 6:30 p.m. on Tuesday. This afternoon I went to the grocery store to pick up a few final items for not only Sophie's birthday, but just other, see, I told you earlier I can't say birthday, but also just a few more meals to get us further into the week. So I got that done, and then Bjorn and I spent the latter half of the kids' quiet time / nap time cleaning out the garage a bit before he had to leave for his meeting. We have a guy coming to give us a quote for cleaning out our vents, our ducts. Yeah, you want some? Anyway, the biggest thing that's on our minds right now.
Oh, chicken Bubbles, she is right there in the house because she has just been napping and has moved her neck like this and opened her eyes, but that's about it. So yeah, we're worried about Bubbles, who is our beautiful mama hen, and she's very lethargic, and I've messaged my sister-in-law who is a veterinarian, and maybe I'll call a vet in the morning too. We have Bubbles inside because it did get to 31 last night, but the chickens have like that nice upstairs part where they do keep each other warm at night, so we're not super worried that she got too cold that one night, but something's going on. Okay. But something's going on where she's just not feeling well. She's just lethargic and wants to sleep. So we're praying that she does okay. And tomorrow is Sophie's birthday, and yeah. I'm turning 7.
Sophie's turning 7. So we hope tomorrow it doesn't have a sadness to it, but we will still do fun things. No matter what, we know God loves the creatures that He's created, okay? And so we're just praying that she does okay and can recover. But anyway.
So this is Bubbles. She's not doing much. She is moving her head though. She is not very hungry. What else do we have? Some chicken food, and we have waddle.
You do a hug, Svea? Oh, I love those little arms. Can I have a hug, Svea? Oh, thank you. Hey. So it is about, I don't know, 10 o'clock at night, and it's just been a long and kind of sad evening, and I've had tears and Sophie's had tears. I get that Bubbles is only a chicken, but at the end of the day, when your daughter really loves a creature, and all creatures are precious, it's just hard to watch your child be sad. And so Bubbles hasn't died yet, and she's cozy and comfortable in the kitchen, and we did the Epsom salt bath, we did like massage and everything. It seems like, I can't remember what I said earlier, but it seems like she's egg bound, which means she can't like lay the current egg that she needs to lay, and other things that I don't understand because I'm not, you know, well versed in this kind of stuff. But we basically did all that we could. I mean, there's always more you can do, and I could call a lot of vets about a potential surgery tomorrow, and it's just really hard to, we have to make some wise and practical decisions too. Anyway, I know that everyone's approach to how much they're willing to spend and how far they're willing to go for different types of pets can vary too. Our family has fish, and so we're accustomed to our fish dying, not like a lot, but you know, it's just all coming back to me now, those memories of other pets that I've known and loved and that have passed away. We got my dog Dusty when I was in 3rd grade, and I loved him my entire childhood basically, and he died when I was teaching 3rd grade, my first year of teaching. And so it felt like such a full circle thing, and that was so sad getting that phone call over my lunch break during my first year of teaching. And Bjorn was sharing with the kids several other pets that he's known. He grew up on a farm, pets that he's known that have died. And once again, like I said, Bubbles has not died, but she's a chicken, and I think chickens can kind of go fast, and she's so beautiful, she's so sweet, like the sweetest, most calm hen, and such a good mother. But also the thing that is so hard is the fact that Sophie loves her so much. She's like Sophie's beloved chicken, and we literally just had Sophie's chicken themed birthday party. We have paintings of chickens around the house, and Sophie will randomly excuse me, pull out all of her chicken books to learn about, and she'll write her own chicken journal and draw chicken pictures. Like, we like chickens. But it's just been a long evening of doing all the things, like holding things I didn't know I would be doing today, like holding a chicken in a lukewarm Epsom salt bath for 15 minutes, you know, and Sophie helped me hold her the whole entire time, and we let Sophie stay up late to kind of hug Bubbles and just sit in the dim kitchen, you know, and hug her and say goodbye basically, because I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. And I think with these cases, the chickens sometimes have multiple days, but not much past that. But we had that guy come earlier this evening to check and see how many vents and ducts we have in our house, and he has given us the quote, and we decided to go forward with it. And so we have it scheduled for our ducts to be cleaned basically at the end of the month, or in a couple weeks here, which is awesome. I'm really looking forward to that. I think it'll be great. And I can't remember, someone mentioned in a past video when I was saying like, oh, you got to turn the dryer on twice or 3 times or something, that maybe I should get my vents cleaned. And I had been thinking about it, but I'm really glad that we're moving forward with that, because we're getting the whole house done actually, and we are getting the dryer vents done, like the whole vent system. So that's really good, and I'm looking forward to that. Tomorrow is Sophie's birthday. It is our Bible study. Technically we have Bible study 9 to 11 a.m. I don't know if we're going to wake up honestly to a dead chicken, and if Sophie's going to be too distraught to get herself to Bible study on her birthday, all of that. I hope we can just get there. That's the plan, of course. I got her Lucky Charms cereal because she requested that for her birthday breakfast. But we've got a couple fun treats. I have several fun little gifts for her. I got her like a personalized dance shoes bag. It's pretty simple, just like a simple cloth bag from Etsy. It has a picture of ballet slippers on it, and I think she'll really like that because she usually goes into dance just holding her ballet shoes, her ballet slippers. So I think that'll be really cute. Couple other little simple things, but it's late. I have a couple more dishes to wash. I have laundry I wanted to put away, but honestly I'm exhausted. I feel like I'm emotionally drained, just like you know, watching your child be so sad, and it's understandable that she's so sad. It's like the first pet besides fish that she's had that is not doing well. We'll see what tomorrow morning brings. I hope it's not a sad day. We'll make it a happy and fun day. I'll make a roast in the crock pot tomorrow, and I'm hoping to make some sourdough buns to go with it. And I have a cake recipe I want to make for Sophie's like supper dessert. I think it'll be a sweet day in a lot of ways, but it would really help if the chicken did not die tomorrow or overnight, but we will see. And again, I'm sorry if you're not a pet person and you're like, why on earth are they worried about this? Aren't they farmers? Yes, my husband grew up on a farm and he understands that farm animals do die. I did not grow up on a farm, and it's harder probably for me. It's harder for Sophie being her first time knowing a pet who's not doing well. And Bjorn has been so gentle and compassionate, of course, about this whole situation. But I truly understand that we might not drop hundreds of dollars on a surgery for a chicken who still might not be doing well after that point. I truly understand. But it's just been a hard time, an interesting situation, and I just realized I've been talking for like multiple minutes, and you're probably, I'm done with this day, and you're probably ready to log off too. So thank you for joining us for another day in the life, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye guys.
Yesterday there was sun